What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and I'm back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Okay, so last time you guys saw, we did the showcase for the LR 5th year anniversary Tech Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. This time, we're going to be doing the Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan LR STR Gogeta. The pre-EZA showcase. Again, same exact style of team, pretty much exact same team as we ran. There's no actual differences. But we're going to be running them, and we actually got the best rotation turn 1, which is awesome, so that's kind of nice. So we can really utilize him and see what he can do. So turn 1, base Gogeta sitting at 99,736 defense and 279,000 attack. Their stats are almost identical in terms of, like, stats legitimately across the board. Vegito's got a little more defense, a little more HP. Gogeta, I think, has got more attack. Yeah, that's it. But their passives are legitimately identical until they transform, and then they're very, very minuscule differences, which I'll go over once we get to that point. So, let's see what Gogeta can do turn 1. 3.9. Gogeta is the slightly more offensive of the two, like I stated. So, let's see. We need to just get to turn 4 and let him build up. Each time he supers, he'll be raising his attack as well, which he only got to do it once, which kind of sucks. But as you can see, we didn't even get to see this last time with the Vegito during his showcase because we just ended up with terrible rotations to start out. But at least we have the two best linking partners turn 1 right off the start. Now we just got to get supports on rotation to really see what they can do. Okay, so that kind of sucks. That start was terrible. Alright. Go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Give everybody support. Oh wow, I thought they had more key than that. Come on. That's a terrible start for me on this one, on the showcase. That is not going at all how I planned. Okay, well, Vegito, the non-LR Tech Vegito, finish it off. Okay, so, do they have any different links? They get prepared for battle. Okay, so we're going to give that to him. They give him prepared for battle, so he's got all of his links, I think, except for Kamehameha active right now. So, second time around, he's sitting on 129,000 defense. Mind you, that is with the 40% support from the Gotenks to attack and defense. And he's sitting on almost 1,000,000 attack stat. Not terrible. Not terrible at all. 4.6 on the Vegito. And mind you, they do stack their attack in this state. So it does go up by 30% each time they super. So now Vegito's just stacked his attack twice, which doesn't benefit us at all in this showcase because we're not showcasing him. Alright, come on, Gogeta. Let's see what you can do. Gogeta's at 5.3 million before transforming, which is awesome. So that's really, really good, showing that he's an offensive juggernaut still. Only was able to raise his attack once because he's just so powerfully blasted through it. Okay, now, next turn we're definitely going to be getting the transformations to the blue state. So that's going to kind of... Do we have any... We'll have the Weirus on rotation. Perfect. The Weirus on support. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's really good because that'll give us the opportunity to give him 30% more attack and defense. Once we give him 3 more key spheres, which will really build up his stats, and it'll give us the opportunity to give him a lot of key spheres because of the fact of the orb changing through the Weirus. But out of the 2 units, to be honest with you, out of the 2, which one is my preference to go with, or which one do I consider the better unit, would be the Tech Vegito hands down, because of the amount of super attacks he can launch, and how his passive is specifically built to allow him to do the additional super or 2, versus the Gogeta. The Gogeta will do more damage, definitely, no question at all. But this Vegito will have higher stats, offensively and defensively, as the battle progresses. So that'll allow him to withstand hits a little more, which will make him a lot better. Okay, so turn 1. We don't really have much here. I guess we'll go like that. Yeah, because he'll get... Okay, let me read his passive off. So turn 1, transformed, Super Saiyan Blue. 957,000 attack stat, 103,000 defense. Raises attack and defense on his 12 key and raises defense on his 18 key. Attack and defense is 77% plus key plus 5 automatically. Launches an additional attack plus an additional attack and defense of 7% up to 77%. All attacks performed are with each attack performed and attacks effective against all types as the first or second attacker in turn. Share the same dodge effect in the third slot. So right now he is guaranteed to be attacks effective against all types because he's in slot 1. So 5.4 million. Again, all of his links are in fact active, except for I want to say it's prepared for battle. I think that's the one that's still inactive because they have power bestowed by no warrior gods is the one that's inactive on them right now. Let's transform them really quick, just to make them do a little more damage to breeze through the stages. So we're not sitting here, because like, I want to try to give him the most opportunities to be able to do damage. The Gogeta, I mean. So we want to try to get to those points, but we also want to make it so I can show you how he handles taking super attacks at the latter stages of this event, while also seeing how much he can still do on those stages of the event as well. Because like, you guys know how well this Gogeta does. There's no question about how good this unit is, so I'm not worried about showcasing him at all. I think I did last year as well, when the banners first dropped. Then we got this Vegito, who if I haven't done a showcase, which I think I did, but if I haven't, expect one sometime. I don't know how soon, because I've got a list of units I'm going through, but expect one at some point in time. This Gotenks may get one as well, because he's pretty solid too. He may get his own showcase, which would make him kind of a decent unit. I mean, I don't really consider him great, but I don't consider him terrible either. Okay, so here we go. No support unit on rotation. Kinda sucks, but we'll make do. Let's get the key set up for both of them. Alright, let's see what he's linking with. He's just missing warrior gods. He's missing power bestowed by God. So again, second time through the rotation, with him active, he has 110,000 defense and just over 1 million attack stat. Not great. I'm actually kind of hoping we get supered here so I can see what kind of damage he takes. Nope, but we did take 65k just on a basic attack. That is terrible. That shows you how weak they are defensively, which is not a good sign. Especially with them being featured on the banner. On the Dokkan Fest banners, that kind of made me go, when they first dropped last year on JP, that is, or earlier this year, I was like, why would they put them on the banner? They're not good anymore. They're completely out of the meta. And then once we saw that they were announced EZA, I was like, that makes more sense now. I was like, they're terrible. But see, this right here is why I consider the Vegito the better unit. 3 super attacks, all raising his attack and defense, while still utilizing his passive to raise his attack and defense by 7% each time. Whereas the Gogeta did 1 super, raised his defense, and then just did 1 basic attack, which did literally nothing. So, I mean, it didn't really benefit us in any way, shape, or form to have the Gogeta leading in slot 1. You know what I mean? The Vegito might have been better. Okay, let's see what we have here. Let's give him all those. Try to get our health back up a little bit. Give him those, because that'll give everybody the support we need. And then give them to him. The Gogeta, I probably should have put the Vegito in slot 2, but I wanted to rotate the Vegito off, to be honest. But, and of course he dodges the most powerful attack that we needed to hit this turn. If we don't finish him off, I'll utilize the active skill of the Gogeta next turn, so you guys can see it. But we should finish him off here. I don't see why we wouldn't, unless if Weirus drops the ball, because Weirus should be pretty strong. Let's see. Oh, maybe we're not gonna. Maybe we're not gonna. Maybe I'm incorrect. Because I know Vegito's not going to do it. I thought Weirus was going to do more damage. There's no way Vegito's going to do it. Yeah, no, he's barely even hitting 300k. But he's tanking. He is a tank on this team. Okay, here we go. So, we do have them lined up. Do they get any bonuses from being there? They do not. So let's activate their active skill and see what he does. Let's see how much he can hit for. 5.98 million. Alright. So, there you go. You can see how much damage he can do. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. We needed 3 or more? Yep, 3 or more. That works perfectly. We're going to keep those two linked together to rotate off. Let's see. If we die here, we die here. But I kind of don't want to. No, we're going to be alright. We're going to survive. We got one more rotation. Let's see what we got here. I kind of wanted to see if we could beat this, but I also don't really worry about it too much. I just wanted to see what we could kind of do with the unit. Let's see. One more rotation with the Gogeta. We're not going to be able to fully build up his passive because of the way everything fell. But we should have the Vegito on rotation next turn, which will allow him to really stack. Hopefully give him that 30% extra, allow him to really stack like damages on this unit. And he only did 1 attack. That is absolutely terrible. So we're going to have to waste another turn. Okay, link these guys up. Let's give him those extra 5P. Give him those. Alright, we'll give him the Dokkan mode, and then we'll wrap it up right here, guys. We'll see what he can really do at this point with the max powered Dokkan mode.
Time to get serious.
His defense, I should have checked it, but I guarantee you it's not too high. He's looking at, I want to say, just over 7 mil attack stat right now. So let's see what he can actually hit with his super. So 7 million is not terrible. The Gogeta's not... They're not... Either one of those two units you see on screen are terrible, but the better one of the two is easily the Vegito at this point. And even post-EZA, the Vegito's better. So let's see what kind of numbers we put up, and then we'll call it good, guys. 13 million with the Dokkan mode. So yeah, as you guys can see, they can still hit pretty well. Defense, not the greatest. But thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.